You're on.
All right, I'm on.
That was your cue that you asked for.
Shut up, Nick.
I don't typically go.
I don't know.
Wow.
Okay, well,
Gio, you already screwed this up.
shut the fuck up, Jack. You may be a fucking guest, but I don't give a shit right now. Like,
You wanna die?
yeah, like, let's fucking go right now.
Raphael reported to
Fuck
be a
this
total
kid.
asshole
no,
to his
No,
hosts.
actually, right now, fuck this kid. I don't give a shit about you right now. Listen, I asked you politely, and you
here,
are
come
confessing.
here.
I'm not gonna
Come
do
here.
this. No.
Come here.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do
Come
it.
here.
What?
Come here.
Ow. Damn, okay. Okay, welcome
Alright.
welcome to the Oddest Thing Stories podcast.
You messed up even messing
I don't
it up.
care.
You messed up.
That was a skit. God, shut up. Okay.
You're so stupid.
God. Like, I'm going...
Gio,
Welcome to Nut Shack.
You tried.
Like, listen, I'm just getting to the point right now because apparently, like, not doing my cue is...
I'm disappointed in you.
Shut up, Jack. No one cares.
We're all disappointed in each other, so
yeah,
I mean...
like, I'm already
We already
disappointed myself.
sensed that judgment.
I'm already disappointed in
Basically.
myself every day,
Oh my god.
Every minute?
every
No.
minute, every second.
I mean, you probably are more disappointed about
1
yourself
second.
on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, including you,
Yee.
Jack. Ooh.
Hey,
Yeah.
I actually no, I have a reason to talk.
Yeah.
No, I actually
It's-
did
I know,
fun
I know,
stuff.
I know. It's a joke.
Oh, wait, really? Oh.
Yeah, I did
It's a
six
joke.
kilograms.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
you did.
I was
saw
like,
you there.
shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
I'm sorry.
Apparently
Okay.
that was fun.
But reality,
Yeah.
hi, welcome to. But
There's
in
more.
honesty, welcome to the podcast. This is a Valentine's edition.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I was supposed to say like something else about welcome to the Nutcast and all that, but we fucked that up. So
You fucked it up.
I don't.
Yeah.
Fine.
Everybody
yeah, I did,
consecutively
Yeah. I'm sorry.
fucked that
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Everybody.
That's my fault. I'm sorry.
Team.
I'm sorry.
Teamwork.
All right.
And
So
fucking it up.
3 days past Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I mean...
Well,
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it?
what'd you guys
Yeah.
end up doing for your Valentine's Day anyway?
I ended up.
Absolutely fuck all.
Do you want to go? Luke? What did you do?
I ate a lot of Hershey's Kisses. And that's it. Also, got a headache in math class. That's about it.
Had a headache all day long. Wow, you're lucky you only
Heard
had
some-
math class. It's Valentine's Day.
Wow.
I did Shakespearegrams, and I bent down on one knee and
What are
did sonnets to a
Shakespearegrams?
bunch of girls.
What are Shakespeare-
It's where
Sweet.
at our school we have this thing where you can buy like a little a flower, and then someone will take the flower to your person's class, whoever you say, and we do like a sonnet and we perform a sonnet, and it's really fun. And I kicked ass, and I was
Yeah,
one of
boy.
the only people who knew my sonnets.
Oh, wait, really? Were there some people who were like,
Well, no, they were reading from their papers. They were like,
Yeah, you
but
aren't,
it's,
like-
I kind of cheated because I've known that since I was a kid.
Oh, okay. I like to think, like,
You're
some of them
a big
just,
fat
like...
cheater, aren't you, right now, Jack? It's a joke. I'm cheating on for the. God.
Punch him. Do it.
Don't.
How hard?
Where do you...
Like, maybe, or...
Ow.
There.
I
There
even
you
hit you that
I know
hard.
it's Jack. You hit me almost every day.
It still hurts. The pain still hurts.
Pain's still
I
here.
feel it every
But-
day in my bones.
So,
Yeah.
what I did for my like Valentine's Day is like, I was basically helping out my mom working on like for a class and all that for like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It was for Chinese New Year's. I had to build some giant ass dragon head.
Oh, sweet.
It looked pretty good, but at the end, I got insane because I wanted to be done.
That's depressing.
Yeah,
Oh.
let's move on.
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
So do you mind if I say what I did on my Valentine's
Yeah, go ahead.
Day?
Yeah.
So,
Special
No, you
guest
can sit
Nick.
right here. Go ahead. Sit right here right now. Go ahead.
Special guest Nick.
You
You hit the
trading
table and
positions?
everything.
I don't care. Take
Yeah,
the
trade
seat.
positions.
Take the seat, my dude.
Okay, so wow. Okay, one second. So what I did was I celebrated the fact that we hit 3,000 subscribers here on YouTube.
Yeah, boy.
So,
3,000.
We finally
Yeah,
did
so I just
it.
want to thank
3,000
both of you
boys.
for all of your help in
No
getting us
problem.
here.
Yeah.
Raphael, now you can.
I'm new.
You get no credit. You're new here. Get
Hey,
out.
welcome to season
Okay,
3. All right. So since we talked about what we did on Valentine's Day, I think it's time.
I have another question.
What?
Yeah.
How are all your love lives?
Well, as you can tell, Jack, I'm desperate,
I had
alone,
one.
and I cry in the bathroom.
Non-existent.
Yeah, Valentine's Day
I mean-
can suck my chocolate-covered heart.
Hey, I thought you were gonna. Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else. All right.
That's
there.
right.
That's
say-
normally what I say.
Oh.
When I was digging the candy hearts and I added the chocolate-covered. You can easily replace it with chocolate-covered dick.
Fair enough.
I
Fair
mean,
enough.
you can.
But I mean, I guess
I mean,
that
some
would
people
insinuate
have that
something
kink.
else.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Like,
That actually is a kink.
Yeah,
It's
I
called
know.
like the.
I know.
It's a food kink.
A food kink.
It's a weird one.
But
Internet's weird.
I sort of had a love life at one point.
You did.
But then I look back on it and it was like not really. And you know, like how in love life's like you meet a person and you're like, oh, this is a cool person or whatever. But then you learn more and more about them.
And you're like, ha, never mind.
Yeah, like either you'll be like, oh, I still love this person a lot, or it's just.
I broke up with my ex the day after Valentine's Day.
Oh wow.
So Thursday. Yeah.
Wow,
that was
sucks.
fun.
I mean, when is Valentine's Day ever fun for people who are in actually in relationships?
It depends on your mental state, kind of thing.
The cool part is one of my friends was like, yeah, Valentine's Day isn't just about partners, it's about just celebrating love in general. And I kind of agree with that. But at the same time, it is slightly depressing when you're sitting there and you're alone and you're just crying inside and you don't want to say anything to everyone else because you just want to be okay.
Yeah,
fair enough.
You can't be okay.
It's like, depending like whether like
everybody's dying,
you're fully like totally fine of being alone on that day. Like, all right, cool, I'm alone. That's not bad. Yeah. But there's some days where basically like, oh god, I'm alone, I'm depressed, and then eat junk food and all that stuff. That was me last year. This year's just like, nah.
It's me on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
I've gotten
I feel like that's everyone.
I've gotten to the point now where it's like I'm okay with being alone. It's like it's whatever. It's I only person I have to look about is myself, so I don't have to worry about anybody else.
That's another good thing.
Which might be selfish, but I mean,
no, it's good to be selfish.
Yeah.
I still care about other people,
Some
but
bases,
not that much.
Like I'm vain. I've learned to be vain, and I'm glad I am. I'll look in the mirror and I'll be like, "Ooh, yeah, I'm sexy," and then I'll walk away and like it won't make any sense whatsoever to anyone around me.
Really?
And I'm like,
what?
"Oh!"
And everyone's like, "What the fuck is she doing?"
I'm like, "What are you doing?"
You're that guy. Look, you're that guy. When she ever does that, like, what the fuck are you doing right now?
You're the one who does that to me.
Yeah.
You'll look at me and you'll be like,
"What the fuck are you doing?"
No, I'll look at myself in the mirror. It's like, this is adequate. And just like walk away. It's
this
like,
is average as it's gonna get.
I mean,
Walks away.
I could be better, but I'm not really willing to try.
Yeah. Whenever I do
Fair
that,
point.
I just like look at myself like, oh. Just like I get like I daze off at a mental sad state, like and then like a minute's passed, like wait, what the fuck am I doing?
Oh my god.
It's just like good to
You're
distract
alright.
yourself too. All right, so does anyone have some interesting love Valentine stories or anything? Anything that has to do with relationships? Jack, our special guest.
I have one that, well, should I talk about the one guy I dated sophomore year?
Yeah, like the one that lasted for. Yeah.
Okay.
We talked about it when we were walking here, so by all means, go ahead.
So there was this guy, and we were talking a lot, and every time he would like aim to kiss me, I'd dodge, like I'd go no, and I'd do that.
Out.
Yeah, I do it because I was so nervous. I was like, oh my god, I don't know how to do this, and like because it was my first kiss too, and I was like, horrible and scary, and so I ended up kissing him, and I covered his eyes, and I kissed him, and then I bolted, and like I ran straight into the class, and I was like, oh no, and then he asked me out, and then I dumped him 3 hours later.
Oh wow,
That's a pretty good
that's like a roller coaster. Holy shit!
It's because he was like
weird.
He was very strange, and
fair
also
enough,
just the fact that like I had a crush on him, but at the same time he was such a little bitch, and it drove me insane.
Again, like a case of finding out more about a person. You're like, maybe not.
Yeah, I'm too dominant of a person to be with a weakling, in a sense.
I'm the opposite of that. I'm like, please, I'm shit.
I'm desperate.
Take me, please.
No, I'm too dominant, apparently. The last guy I was with told me he wasn't sure whether or not he was the man in the relationship. And I was like, wow, alright, I see how it is.
Like, it's hard, like, I don't know.
I don't know why, but the
you can't
stuff
be,
like that
commanding.
makes me laugh a lot.
You can have standards.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's what I was asking for, but clearly, if you don't understand what standards are...
Ooh.
Is that a test?
Adding him! Huh?
Is that a test? Standards? Standardized testing?
It's like you have to take a test to see if you're
are you a good person?
Perfect with this person?
There's something like that, honestly. I believe there's like something like that.
Yeah, no, there was. At our school.
Oh yeah, I remember.
We had
it was like
thing, but they stopped doing it because of some stupid stuff.
Oh yeah, was it? I don't know. It was like because
it was because of the teacher who had like. So they had originally put like the gender stuff as female, male, or other, and then they put like sexualities. And the teacher who was running that at the time didn't like it, so he threw all of them away. And he wouldn't let them take it, even though it was like actually more appropriate than saying just male and female.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay, yeah.
So
that's weird. I don't even. Was this from like years ago or was it?
No, it was.
recently?
it was like I want to say 2 years ago.
Yeah,
it was. It was like
ago.
sophomore year when you were talking about that one guy. Like,
do you remember those things where we like had to fill out the papers?
Yeah,
It was like
like
a
where it's like
yeah,
guy.
that was the last
Yeah.
time we did it because of
kind of like what was your name, what was
alright.
your grade, like all that stuff, like personal, a little bit of personal info, and just like kind of like checking off what you like you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It ended up not going well.
Yeah,
I like
that didn't
pizza.
go well. Yeah,
That's
I was
funny.
honestly hoping for that. Like, who am I gonna get?
Oh,
But
I
then it
love
never
pizza
happened.
so
and
much.
then-
Food is my homie for life.
I wish I had a homie for life. He'd be living my home for
Living
life.
at your home for
That's
Yeah.
food.
forever.
Yeah.
Food
Well,
is your
homie.
home.
that's
Well, not
actually
for
true
life,
because
but-
That's
I mean,
your
like,
homie.
Well, no, in a
Any
sense,
kind.
you do take a shit and then like
It
that
leaves
goes
you.
into the sewers. And
Then you get another homie.
yeah. Well, I mean, you constantly have food.
And it's like
You
like
constantly
a
have
best
food
friend
in your
that-
home.
Yeah.
no friend anymore.
Hey.
Food is
We did an analogy. Wait, is that an analogy? Yeah, it is. No, is it?
an
No,
analysis.
it's not. I feel stupid.
All right.
Welcome to YouTube.
Welcome to this podcast. This is
Oh
why
my
you're here,
God.
I
Jack.
feel stupid. That's like the thing I say once a day.
That's what
I
I,
just go
say
really
whenever
far.
I'm going into my AP class and think I'm not smart enough for this.
I just really hate myself.
You walk in, you start crying, you're like,
I'm
here
cool.
anymore.
I
Whatever.
sit in that class
Whatever.
and literally every single person around me is like, you are much better at this than I am. Why am I even here?
Yeah.
I'll try at least.
Or
At
just like
least
trying to
that.
hold up the tears, like I'm fine, whatever. Don't look at me. What are you looking at?
I'm
No.
really good at learning stuff if I actually care. If I don't care, then I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, me
but
too.
like with math, I actually do care about it because I love math.
Yeah, I wish I was in your shoes because that's not me at the moment.
Oh,
I
sure.
love math.
I hate it.
It's so
I do.
easy.
I wish I could say that.
So much better than people because people you can't solve problems with them, but math you can.
Yep.
Well,
It
yeah,
can
it's
get
fair enough.
complicated,
it's
but you
number.
can figure it
But here's the
out.
thing:
There
it's
is an
numbers, and
answer.
you can solve it. But when it comes with people, they're not numbers. They're just like they
Annoying.
change. Yeah, but here's the
Big
thing:
old meshes
Cheaters,
of
Wait,
emotion.
liars.
I can. Oh wait, I have an idea. Wait, I have a weird way to describe it for people in math. For math, the numbers don't change unless if you change them. For people, they change 24/7, and you don't know what's going on. That's basically what.
I'm sorry you've been through so much hell in your life.
Yeah,
Numbers
okay.
are easy. People are like big globs
fine, I
of disappointment
swear.
and like
I'm sorry, I'm at a good
understanding.
mental state. I think. I don't know.
Also, them trying to push your stuff on you. They're like,
Oh my God.
hey, I like potatoes, so therefore I want you to like potatoes.
And
But
you're
you're
just
like,
like, but I really don't like
But I'm not a big fan. I like red potatoes, but I
And
don't
it's
like
like,
normal
but you need
potatoes.
to eat my potatoes, and it's like, no,
yeah,
I'm
that's.
not going to.
Oh,
This
I
is
know.
this
I've
is
been in
a
that
this
situation.
is an analogy. This
It's
is a
not
good
fun.
analogy.
It is not fun.
See, when people push their potatoes on you, you gotta be like, no,
No.
I like my own style of
He's
potatoes.
gotta say no.
No!
Just like how you said it. No.
No means
First,
no.
you say no, then you get out of there.
And then
Then you run
away.
for the hills.
All right.
Sonic
You're
says.
scared.
Sonic said words from Sonic. He's on a billboard.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
3 billboards
Chicago,
outside
it's all
Ebbing,
same.
Missouri.
Gotta run fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the words what Luke
Yeah.
said. All right, so since you already said a Valentine's story, I think it's my turn. It's not. Well,
It's not really Valentine's. It's just
Yeah, it's just like something
Relationship.
love related, or
Yeah.
just like relationship related. I know.
Love.
So
Who needs
it's
it?
my turn. Oh boy, I got a good one for y'all.
Alright.
Sit back, relax.
I can't.
You
I gotta
you
sit
may
up.
want to say like, man, this man's fucking depressing.
Try me.
Yeah. All right. So.
Try me.
All right, cool.
Try me.
All right.
Try
Try-
me.
actually,
Respect that. Honestly, respect
do.
that. Okay, so it all happened around freshman year, and
Oh,
I like
no.
this girl. She was in my math class. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm gonna call her
Phil.
Phil.
Yeah, call her
So
Phil.
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 Yeah, let's go with that. Phil.
Yeah.
Phil broke my heart.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Now, when I look back at it, I didn't realize it was a certain day.
Geo secretly gay.
Fuck you.
Or Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil.
For Bill Nye the Science
It's Phil. We're going with Phil.
Bill.
Anyways.
Anyways, back to my story.
Distractions.
So,
Yeah,
I
sorry.
waited after school to ask Phil the question.
Yeah. The
And-
whole. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing basically.
Do
Hey,
I know Phil?
I don't think so. This was freshman year, so it's a total different person.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do not.
We didn't meet each other till sophomore year.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
That's
It
true.
was like around the last week of school.
Yeah, okay, sorry, continue.
Yeah, anyways, back to Phil.
Yeah, back to
back
Phil.
to Phil Nye.
Phil Nye.
It's just a combination of Dr. Phil and Bill Nye.
Oh god, I don't want to think about
Photoshop
that.
it. Photoshop it.
Oh my god.
No.
Anyways, back to my stuff. Sorry.
Yeah.
But now, I just asked him the question. Now, when I look back at it, I didn't realize what I dressed like. And it was kind of weird. Now, you guys know Filthy Frank and all that, right?
Yes.
I kind of looked like him.
Oh.
Yeah, I had that
no.
exact shirt.
I mean, you see how I look normal now, and then you look at my shoes, and it's like, what are you doing with your
Yeah.
life?
And
What are the-
sorry about
okay.
that.
Yeah, those are
My bad.
And you got different colored socks too. What is this malarkey?
But yeah, I didn't know that I kind of looked like the Filthy Frank and all that, like just like the shirt and all that.
Yeah.
It was a
Filthy
bit wrinkled.
Frank?
It was a Filthy Frank.
Oh god.
And, like it was it was like that shirt was not ironed. I can tell you that it was not ironed.
Oh my god, that sounds
You gotta
awful.
consider I was a freshman that year, so
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Okay,
Well,
continue.
anyways, they made up with an excuse that I can understand why. I can understand.
Yeah.
Selling
Understandable. Have
It's
a nice
slowly
day.
going downhill. Like he was like, "Oh yeah," so it started with me asking out this girl, and then like it slowly just starts going.
Yeah, it didn't go so well. She like made an excuse like, "Oh yeah, I'm busy this month," and that kind of hurt. Like, ouch. Like now realize
busy
this
this
was my
whole
first
month?
like rejection ever, so it's, like, affecting me like. Ugh.
I can tell you my first rejection, but it's not good.
I mean, we could do it after this one
really bad.
if you want, Jack.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna like push you like do it, Jack. Do it. No, just like after this. So now, if you want to know the day, it was on April 1st, so April Fool's Day.
Oh no.
Yeah. Long story short, the prank was on me, guys. I got pranked. It's on a YouTube video right now.
You got goofed.
I got
God.
goofed.
I got goofed.
I mean, honestly, it's a fun story to talk about.
fucking
Just
goof.
like what I looked like on the day. I mean, that's pretty funny. And plus, it was close to the week of testing too. So
So then it was like,
I
then
was
that
off.
happened.
I was off too, basically.
You're
Like,
just like,
it was like
oh,
hard
no.
for me to do testing and all that with my emotions getting in the way. Like,
I just don't sleep, and that's why I'm tired all the time.
that's a good
Oh.
one. I feel like that now, but that's
do.
my rejections.
I walked here in the heat, and I was just like,
Okay,
Yeah.
you just had to wear black.
yeah, I know.
that was your fault, but yeah,
what
that's
about
my
you?
down.
About me, I mean, I had like interests at one point. I never asked them out. I
Wow.
basically just bottle it up
Do you want to
inside.
make up a name?
Like hey, give me that bottle.
Okay.
I bottle it up inside. And
That's such a Luke bit.
yeah.
The
That is a
build-up
Luke
of,
bit.
hey, could I see that bottle? I bottled it up. End of bit.
I
Yeah.
really want to see a little
Um,
complication on YouTube for all the times you make like shitty pun jokes.
Complication.
Shut
Complication.
up.
Geo.
Accents in the wrong.
Well, his puns were gonna turn
Complication.
into a baby, but there was a Luke complication.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean,
Something. I
Oh my
forgot.
god. He bottled it up inside.
yeah. I even made a pun on my top 25 video
God.
about myself.
Stop, Jack.
What?
You made multiple.
Yeah. I did. Oh, yeah. Good
You
point.
said no pun intended.
To all of them, but they were intended. They were intended.
They were intended.
They're always intended.
But mostly just like any instances of having like a crush on anyone, it would just be like they're a cool person, but I can't handle rejection, so not gonna do that.
Oh, I got.
Basically, mine was I made out with someone in a tent because I liked them, and
Nice.
then I
Oh,
tried
sweet.
like talking to them the next morning, and then they rejected me, and I just walked away and I started crying. I was
They
like,
just
"Oh
want-
yeah,
wow.
that
They
was
just want
fun."
lip.
In the tent.
They just want to.
Jeez.
Oh wait, I got
In a
another.
tent outside of my mom's house.
Damn.
Oh, I thought it was like, is it like
Look,
a camping trip?
It was
or what?
like no, it was when I was going to a different high school than I am now, and like I
Oh.
wasn't dating anyone, so I was like, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
I tried and I failed miserably. That's why I don't go after anyone. It's just I get rejected.
Oh wait, I got another. Wait, I got another rejection one. I got another one.
It doesn't really matter.
I got another rejection one. Actually, this one like it's not very depressing. It's sort of like what Jack are you doing?
This is rejection. This is. You ready for
The
this?
best part is, on the actual YouTube side, that's where our watermark is. So it's just a turtle shell, then your face coming into it.
You have become one.
You're
I
one.
have become one.
You become one.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, so it was basically at the point where I was like over that person, and you know, like, you know, so what? Your heart's broken, but you can always like try again and all that. I did. Kinda. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, there's this one girl. I really don't remember her. Like, I think I do.
Call her Lamar.
Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar. I don't know.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
I don't even know why I said.
Now, it's pretty funny why she only liked me for one reason, and I'll get to that. But like, it happened around the beginning of the sophomore year. And all that, like, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty interesting. It was also like close to my birthday and all that, and my not so good friend, I think Kyle now, I don't remember his name, Kyle
McLaughlin? I
don't know, just Kyle. I'll just call him Kyle
McWiener.
K. I know his last name, but I'm not gonna say it. Kyle Wiener. Yep.
Kyle Wiener.
Kyle Wiener. Kyle Wiener wanted to, like, you know, set me up with a girl and all that. Like, I was completely fine with that.
I was thinking that too.
I kept seeing it. I was like, I'm getting pissed off.
I thought that was tape. I was like,
it was tape. I don't have a button here.
He doesn't have a button. He showed me that earlier too. He was like, "It's so hot," and I was like, "So take off your flannel." And he was like, "But I have tape here." And I was like, "That's not the point."
I'm too.
You're overheated.
I don't care. Anyways,
yeah.
Kyle Wiener.
Kyle Wiener
wanted to, like, set me up, and I was totally fine with that because this was my first time, like, someone setting up a date for me and all that.
Yeah.
Never had that happen.
Yeah, I had.
Thankful.
You should not do it. You should not. It's not fun.
Don't use dating websites, people. Find it naturally.
Go to eHarmony right now.
eHarmony.
Are you technically allowed to, like, mention?
No. I mean, we talk about a lot of weird.
Bad deal.
What are you doing?
This is your torture. This is your torture. He did something he's not supposed to.
Oh shit.
Please help. I want to get back to the story. Can I get back to that? God.
Did he smuggle drugs? I heard, like, crinkling, in the shirt.
It's just the tape.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Shut up,
yeah.
It's...
You got the weed?
Can I please get back to this?
I'm sorry.
Anyways.
Distracting him.
I want to get back to
see how long we can take to, like...
Yeah,
I want to get back to my story, guys. Alright,
no.
so anyway. Ouch. Thank God.
Normally I do this before we start. Luke, I'll give you an extra.
Thank you. 2 bottling ups.
My water, whatever. Anyways, so how to go went really awkward to, like, any, like, you know, trying to match someone and all that sort of thing. It went really awkward, but we try. I don't want to say like we try to go out. Like we just went on we hanged out for a bit, just like for like I want to say like 4 days maybe. Yeah, 4 days. Now the only reason why she liked me was because of my hair. And that's
oh my God, I remember that.
Yeah, do not.
I don't remember her name.
Yeah, I could see why though.
Yeah,
got some sexy ass hair.
It happened around sophomore year where my hair began to, like, you know, be beautiful.
Do
just
this.
Like,
yeah, or not.
That. Yeah, she only liked me because of that.
Beautiful.
And when we tried to text on Facebook and all that, yeah, we used Facebook. Not.
What are you, 50?
Yeah, some 50.
Okay, cool.
But it did not go well because, like, I was awkward. I didn't know what to say exactly because, like,
he basically was just like, you guys are boring, change it up.
Ave Maria.
Jack, you haven't seen the video of me freaking out, but let's get to the
end of that story.
Yeah, but long story short, she didn't, like, you only liked it because of my hair, and I was awkward, and that kind of hurt a bit. Like, oh, okay.
Oh, you only really like me for my hair, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, you alright? You alright? You need a moment. You need a, like, your hand to shake.
It's not fucking red. Fuck this. I hate this so much.
You were just hoping it would be red. You're just hoping.
Yeah, because you remember you were there, man. I was sitting right there. Like, I have severe, like, anger issues when it comes to that game. Like, oh my God.
But
okay.
I want to see him play.
Yeah.
You can watch the video.
I want to piss you off so much.
You can go find it on this YouTube channel right now. It's me.
Oh.
I edited that
One thing about my relationship with Gio.
Go watch it. Please,
oh my God.
We need the views. Please, we're begging.
One of my biggest
I'm
things.
begging.
Gio and I have one of the strangest relationships. And basically, this earlier, I hit him with the Pringles can multiple times. And he was hitting me with the water bottle, and I broke all the Pringles. But that's not the point. Anyways, we enjoy pissing each other off.
Yeah.
In, like, the best way possible. So...
Oh
Can
boy.
I play Uno?
It's a competitive situation.
We have another podcast for
Oh
that.
no. Oh no.
Oh, we do? Oh, yeah,
we
because...
do.
Do we?
Do we, Luke? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. All right.
See,
so
you're not the only disappointing person here, right?
Yeah.
See,
I mean, like, and then like I don't really.
Sorry,
want
I keep dropping them.
I had to like think for a split second. I'm sorry. I had a brain fart. But yeah,
Don't worry, you're special. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've always thought that for about 5 years now.
But
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
The state of my
Ain't too
like
true
love life
there.
right now is just I don't know. It's like
Depressing
weird.
and lonely.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, basically that.
I do.
You don't see me like laughing like yeah. No, just like yeah. How'd you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I thought it wasn't
one
obvious.
time you were like, kill me, Jack, kill me, and I was sitting there, I was like, okay, and I like hit you or something, and you were just like, that wasn't good enough. And
Oh right, it was when I was.
I was like so concerned and confused.
It was because I was really sick that day. I remember like kill me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
I
Yeah,
do-
can't
Can't
do
do this.
that.
I do remember one thing actually, relationship-wise.
Ooh,
That's interesting.
okay.
Not
Ooh.
being rejected, but having to reject someone, unfortunately.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
I hate those so
That's
much.
so bad.
I got a fever.
And I felt like a giant asshole after doing it, but like honestly, I'm
It's
so
just how
glad
you-
I did.
What
It
is it
was
because of how you word it,
Or like trying to getting back with an ex. That's not a good thing.
it was
really
like
bad.
okay. So essentially, I won't say this person's name. I'll call them.
Charlie?
I just heard someone yell, so I'm gonna say.
How about
Oh,
Charlie?
they're getting murdered in the background. It's okay.
Okay,
Cool.
let's just call this person Charlie right now. Since we're going
Charlie.
Charlie.
Sorry.
Charlie from Philly.
Yeah.
Charlie bit me.
Oh god damn it! I haven't heard of that video
It's a
in like
combination
forever
of
now.
Charlie Bibby
Bringing
and
it
Charlie
back.
from Sunny. So
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting
Two
that into your head.
And anyway, so Charlie was a person that I knew of, like talked to occasionally, but never really hung out with because they were kind of awkward and weird to talk to. But not like they weren't bad people. It was
Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
your conversations weren't very
it wasn't going
Interesting.
anywhere. Sort of
communicative.
thing.
Like you guys couldn't keep a conversation going.
yeah. They'd be
That's-
like, "Hey Luke," and I'd be like, "Hey, how's it going?" It's like, "Good. How about you?" It's like, "I'm doing all right," and then they'd just be like,
just silence, and you're just like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've been in those. before.
And-
those are interesting.
yeah. And luckily, this was like, it was like years and years ago now. So
Like when you were in middle school or sort of thing, or
probably yeah.
I
Actually,
had a
yeah.
stalker in elementary school.
Ew. Oh no.
Hold on, let Luke tell the story, then we can talk to you.
That's another thing. But
Stalkers.
Yeah,
anyways.
that's a total different thing.
so basically, they're like, "Hey, would you like to go to this thing with me that's happening at school?" Like, because like, they were saying friends, but it was totally obvious that they meant like more than friends. It was like, you're.
just like.
I essentially was just like, you're a really cool person, but I have things I need to do. And I was like, I wanted to say, but you're not really the kind of person I hang out with. But it's like, no, that's too much. So I'll just say, I've got stuff to do, because that's basically, if I ever say that, maybe sometimes it'll be stuff I actually have to do, but it probably means I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just make up like the worst excuse. I usually use my parents as an excuse.
Mm.
I'm just like, my dad said no, sorry. My mom said no, sorry.
I
They told me not to do that, sorry.
Or you could say like, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's against my religion because I'm not supposed to like
The
in
spaghetti
order to be in a
monster.
relationship, I have to marry
Oh my
that
God.
person and all that." So
So for
Oh,
my I think it was 3rd through 5th grade. I had a stalker.
oh damn.
Or yeah, he kept it going for a while.
Ugh.
Pretty sure. No, 3rd, maybe in 4th. So this kid, like,
Oh, this kid.
he would draw pictures. Well, no, we were in 3rd grade.
I know. It's just like,
Like-
I don't know. Like, what you told me so
Oh,
far. was
damn.
like, you're serious.
Oh,
about it.
okay. I was
No,
like,
Yeah.
and like he would follow me around the playground all the time, and he'd constantly draw pictures of him and I getting married, and like he would never actually talk to me. He'd talk away from a distance about me, and like one day he came up to me and gave me a ruler, and I had known for a while he was a stalker, like my stalker, and I
Yeah.
got
Your
so
personal
mad.
stalker.
I looked at him. He gave me the ruler. He was walking away. I made eye contact with him. I had the ruler in my hand, and I snapped it in half.
What
I
is-
dropped it on the ground, and I was like, I'm not okay with this.
Wait, what kind
And
of ruler did you get? Was it like
it
a
was like a cute little plastic ruler, but I
Okay,
was so
I was like
mad.
thinking it was
I
like-
was
it was like a
no,
wood
this is
one."
not okay. And I like looked at him and I snapped it in half and I dropped it on the ground and I walked
Okay.
away.
It's
I was
like-
an asshole as a little kid.
Honestly, I
it
was
was
just like,
terrible.
Jack, I was like thinking what kind of
Stalkers, so-
ruler.
I mean, yeah.
Like-
But
Man.
after that, he went crying to a special ed like teacher, and the teacher just looks at him and she was like, well, maybe you shouldn't have done that. Like, if she's clearly saying no to you, like, you should be taking that.
Yeah,
and he was
those kinds of people.
That's a big sign
To
for
be-
just, like, don't do that again sort of thing.
Well,
Yeah,
to be
no.
honest, those kinds of people probably don't understand the concept of no.
Well, no,
Love.
he wasn't, like, anything like that. It was just, like, he was just a stalker. He was weird.
Was
fair
it just,
enough.
like, creepy kid that sat alone?
Yeah.
Mm.
And everyone else was kind of freaked out by him. I was the only one who was nice to him, which is probably why he...
Yeah, well, you
Like,
gotta
oh.
consider...
But it's because I
yeah.
was taught not to treat people like crap because you don't know them. And, like,
Yeah.
my mom even would be like, if you do that, you're gonna die.
You're gonna
Like,
die.
I'm gonna kill you
Your
myself.
grave is right there outside. It says R.I.P. Jack, and there's a hole. It's just, like, waiting for you to
For
fuck
real.
up.
No,
Just-
she taught me not to judge people
That's
by their
that's
covers.
good.
That's- yeah.
That sounds
Yeah.
like good. Like don't judge them by their like cover. Like
That's why, like, even as a kid, I was taught to treat other kids with respect.
that's good.
So, yeah.
I mean,
Unless
that's
if
really
they're
good.
stalkers, then
Yeah,
That's
unless
a good way of parenting.
Unless they're
actually.
stalkers, then you snap the rulers in half and you drop it on the ground and you just walk away.
yeah, just don't.
Honestly, Jack, again, I was really like confused. Like, you know, like wait, you broke a ruler because I think like it was like a wooden one or like a metal
No,
one
I
or
think
something.
it was plastic or something, and I somehow snapped
That's
it in half.
if it's like the
Like, I don't
clear
know
one,
how
that's
I
easily
did
to
it.
snap. Yeah, if it
Yeah,
was a clear.
true.
Yeah, that's easily
It
to.
was one of the hard plastic ones.
Oh.
That's how it needed to snap. Now I remember it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to talk more about ruler talk, but now I'm good.
Roller talk.
Like what? Like which one was involved?
There's
was,
some
like,
rules
you know,
on that,
How's
sir.
your roller doing?
Pretty good. Was it the triangular ones? You know,
Oh my
those
god,
weird-
shut up, Gino.
Raphael. There's rules about ruler talk here. The ruler.
What's rule number 34?
30.
Don't look at it. Just don't look at it.
Wait, what?
I'm just gonna take like a big swig
I'm
of
so
water.
confused.
You said rule
Rule-
34.
Chug, chug, chug.
Oh,
All right,
I could
wait.
do that.
The whole thing, like, at
Wait, we
once?
did
Probably
your
not, but I
soccer
could try.
thing. We did that thing. Okay,
What did you
let
do
me
with,
see
like,
if I
room
got a.
temperature water?
I got another.
Oh, he's still going. Shut up, Gio.
Okay.
Okay. Look at him. Look at him go.
Dang.
Maybe I can do it.
Alright, I'm probably gonna use the restroom soon after that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go. Oh dang, Jack.
Yeah, just like,
Oh.
what have we done? Oh no, everyone's
Luke.
gonna leave in the middle of the podcast.
Jack.
Got this?
Jack.
Chug,
Jack.
chug.
You did good, Jack.
Holy shit.
Jack, you can get Jack. It's okay. You don't have to prove anyone.
Stop. Holy You got it. You almost got it. Oh my god.
Jack.
Oh shit.
Fight me!
You're picking that up. I
I
don't care.
will.
You're picking
I
that
will.
up.
I'm competitive.
Okay, so I got another love. Well, I got
Bless
another
you.
like
Or-
sort of. What? What'd you say?
I said bless you, and it was like burp. Oh my god.
It's okay, Luke.
See, I'm smart, right?
How are we 30 minutes into this?
I don't. Wait, we're 30 minutes in. I
Oh
thought this
my
was an
god,
hour
my stomach
already.
hurts. He's like,
Feels like an
I
hour.
see it.
Bless you.
You're getting screamed at. Okay. So-
I'm not.
I'm
I'm
probably
not
gonna
special.
end up burping
I
a lot.
promise.
I'm sorry.
I mean, go ahead, but
I mean, it's not.
I got
Coke,
another
so-
Valentine. Well, I got another love thing going on. Like it happened like last year.
You got a secret admirer this year,
Yeah.
which I did your sonnet, or I did your Shakespearean, which was a lot of fun.
That's funny.
He started like giggling and he got super red and he was like, "Oh my god!" And I was like,
yeah.
"Ah!"
Jack, it's never happened to me before, Jack. You know my mental
Angel got me one.
That's nice.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I think
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a cool one. Yeah.
I wanted to give one to one of my friends because they know I'm bi, and so it's like I wanted to trick them to think I was into them, but then I'd be like, I goofed you, I wasn't, haha.
I pranked you, bro.
There was one guy who got 5 flowers for, he got 5 flowers for one girl
I heard
in
about
one
this
class
person.
period, and like they did a thing where it was 5 different people doing the sonnets, so like they would shove in front of each other, and that's what they were supposed to do. I think they did end up doing that.
That's
I hope
cool.
they did, because that would have been hilarious.
That would've
But
been
like
funny.
he purposefully did it. He was like, "Yes, I want them all in one period, and I want to make sure that she has like." Takes up the entire class period, but I don't think he realized sonnets only take us like 30 seconds to do, and then
Yeah.
we can walk away.
Yeah, just like go back
Yeah,
to class.
it's like not that hard. It's just
just like 5
Yeah.
people be like,
Well, 'cause, like,
no, but just like the time rate of it, just like 30 seconds. Of,
yeah,
like,
no, it's
saying it.
about 30 seconds.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's fun.
All right, my weird story. Okay, so it happened like last year, and you know, Jack.
do it.
I just do it now.
Talk about your thing. It'll be fun for us to do this too. Come on.
Play Uno and talk about romance at the same time.
Yeah! Get angry.
We get angry at our depression and the game.
Okay, so
Angry.
it happened in
Spanish
Spanish class, okay.
like last year and all that. So I don't know that she liked me, but it was kind of the situations where
I think 5.
I didn't exactly have exact same feelings for her because of I don't want to be mean, but just like
you weren't attracted to her.
No, just age difference. Like it was a big age difference, like a big one. So
yeah, that could be a
issue.
I mean, like
that's
they're like 2 years.
enough.
I have this thing. If it's 2 years younger or 2 years older, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
But if it's like a senior dating a freshman, that's like
that's weird.
That's bad because seniors are literally graduating and they're gonna go through
actual adults.
Yeah. And then freshmen are just getting into high school and they're like, oh, Wonderland.
Wow.
Like,
What
oh,
is
the
this
world's
new?
fine. It's all happy.
Yeah, and then they realize it's crashing and burning, and then you have depression for all of it.
Yeah, like you just like see a freshman and you're just like, you're just a child.
Yeah, basically that.
You're so innocent.
Yeah, and besides, like,
Wait till
the
you
age
get to
difference was
this
just,
time.
like, not good. Because, like, I'm not into that. Just, like, total age difference and all that. Just, like, Merle is basically, like, if you're, like, a little, like...
Maturity.
A little... Maturities, too, is very important. Like, because, like, I don't want to be rolled back into, like, their point of view in life and all that. I want to be at, like, the same state that I am.
Relatability, you know?
Yeah, like, you know, they're mature enough, they learned a lot, they did some stuff, but they learned through it.
I have, like, a class for Spanish full of freshmen, and so I know that feeling.
Dude, last year was hell for me.
I have to...
That's how I met Megan, too, so yeah.
Oh, yeah, Megan's awesome.
Megan's cool.
I have to grade for a bunch of sophomores, and I literally want to murder all of them.
Oh.
Nobody knows. It's not their handwriting, it's the way that they write. Like, they do not understand how to create a simple sentence that explains what your answer's supposed to be. No, it has to be a whole giant paragraph that's like this big for one sentence answers.
Well, here's
and
the thing.
Like,
when it comes
why?
to that, you gotta explain everything in that.
No,
You gotta
literally, Miss Gold, she's straight. Hold on. She's straight up. She's just like, yeah, you're not supposed to do this.
Yeah.
Keep it that way. Nope.
That's basically it. That's
Or when you're grading test answers and then they try to bullshit it. So like they'll try to make it so that the answer's like correct, but in reality they're just completely bullshitting it so that you don't want to read all of it.
Yeah.
But I'm one of those people, I'm too stubborn for that. So I'll read the entire thing and I'll be like, no, you tried, but you didn't even get very far.
I get that. Kind of like, you know,
I used to do that stuff.
Yeah.
If like I would purposefully put like the longest type of explanation possible, so like the teacher would at least give me some credit.
Yeah, and then just like, no, you don't get shit.
Yeah.
What I would do mostly is just like try to word it with different words that are similar to, but just like I'm smart.
It's just like all the answers have keywords when you're reading it. After a while, you catch on to the keywords, and then you're just like, oh, okay, yeah, that was wrong.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. And what I also do too is just basically like try to like. I think about it for like a couple minutes, like it has to sound right so I can get a good grade, because I gotta see it in their perspective, like I can understand, like you didn't get this.
You're right. Yeah, just take a drink, just take a load off, calm your mind, or not. One of those two, I don't know.
Can I just point out that on the main cam it looks like you have an Uno dick?
You got one dick. One dick.
Come on.
It's not red. It's not red.
Yeah.
It's not red.
Come on, bud. Come on,
you
bud.
don't.
Come on, bud.
Jack, watch out for this audio.
Play the game, Gio.
Okay, so just look at one card, and if it's red, you'll play, and if not, fine. Make him do it. Break him.
It's a blue.
Blue.
It's playing the game. Oh look, I put a blue down. Your turn. I can't. I did not look at your cards, by the way.
This doesn't count. This is just a random.
You sure about that?
Oh look, wild, and I didn't get a red.
Wow.
Jack, these are the same cards.
What do you want the card next? What color do you want it to be?
Jack,
what color do you want it to be, Gio?
Jack, if you watch
what color do you want it to be, Gio?
Jack, if you watch
what color do you
watch the video, you'll understand my pain.
There is no pain.
Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
Stop.
Is this drugs? Is this drugs?
It's not even red. It's green, man. It's green.
It's green.
I don't want to play this.
All right, fine.
Geo. Okay, I'm playing for him. We're just gonna say yellow, okay?
All right, yellow. All right.
Oh, roles reversed. Go back to Geo.
God damn it.
What's this? Oh, 4 postcards for me? Okay.
Downward spiral.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what color do you want, Geo? Oh yeah, let's do red. Red. It's your turn, Luke.
I approved this podcast. We're 2 episodes in, 3 if you count the pilot, and I still don't even know what it's about.
I got red for 2+. I don't know what this. I'm scared.
Wait, hold on.
Are you alright?
I'll get a reaction out of him. Just hold on.
You okay? You good? You good?
Take it, take it, take it. Take it, take it, take it. Take it, take it, Geo. Take it, take it. Hold on. How do we get a reaction out of him?
Oh, there we go. You alright? You On second thought, let's not. This is. Oh yeah, son.
Wait.
I'll pick that up. Don't worry.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out places. Bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere.
I can actually sing. I just choose not
It's
to.
copyright.
Yeah, I can't sing, so I mean, like, if you know that one.
Oh yeah, it is copyright.
Doesn't it have to be like 16 seconds long or something like that?
Well, I mean, like, it's.
Alright, yeah.
You sing a song on a video, you get no money. Actually,
He mentioned a company
To be
earlier, so I mean,
hey, I got a company for you.
it was Geo's fault.
Goldman Sachs. There.
Goldman Sachs.
Alright.
Yeah, thanks for that.
So,
Alright, Geo, are you done with your mental breakdown?
I think so.
I mean, we're all mentally broken in some way.
Then, how about you pick a topic?
Okay.
Walnuts.
Ooh, walnuts are great.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm trying to remember, like, are walnuts the ones that are sort of, like, kind of, like, tear-shaped, or are they, like, the ones that look like a big, weird rock?
How inappropriate can I get?
Much as you want.
They look like vaginas.
Oh, okay, now I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. So,
They do. Wait, what
There's-
about those weird, like, green ones? Like,
Pistachios.
yeah, pistachios.
pistachios. Wonderful
like,
pistachios.
I don't know. It just reminds me of it a little.
Those remind you of vaginas?
I think, well, it's
How?
Like, I don't know.
Look, they're literally like in a weird.
Pistachios remind me of Pac-Man.
Jack?
Yeah, because, like, don't they, like...
Oh yeah, they have the
have-
little mouths.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks
no.
like the tongue, too. It's like...
Or chip. No, wait. I don't know.
There's pistachios, walnuts, peanuts,
Cashew nuts.
cashews. The ones that everyone keeps. Weirdly, when I was a kid, I used to get freaked out by them because I thought they tasted like bananas for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know
Really?
why. Yeah, I don't
That's
know why
weird.
as a kid I was freaked out by them. but
I
was.
saw
That
the
is
last
weird.
comment as, like, no thank you.
What are the comments?
Yeah, no. Let's
Nick,
just say
what are the
no.
comments?
Current events. Let's just say that.
Okay, so, Nick, you want to talk about the meme of the month or something? Like, what meme do you find?
Time for the meme of the
No,
month.
just like I'm curious because you wanted to talk about it.
Oh
so-
yeah, so I mean, we don't really do this as like a monthly thing, but I just want to talk about steamed hams for
Steamed
1
ham.
minute.
I was, originally that like little short was basically for a pilot for a spin-off series with Skinners and all that.
Oh really?
Yeah, like
Hmm.
like the way how he acted is completely different, which could actually be which could have been a good pilot around that
Yeah.
time.
Skinner with
So like yeah, no joke.
explanations.
That's why they did the
Sorry.
intro and all that.
Oh
It was-
really?
Yeah.
I thought that was just
no
like a joke in the
and
episode.
Bart was supposed to be in it too, just for like I don't know, random reasons, just to make sure like it connects and all that, and give the people what they want. But it never happened due to I don't know, maybe like Fox is like
This wouldn't work as a show. Nobody would watch it.
I would honestly, I would like
I would,
sorry,
yeah, like-
What
sorry.
show?
Have you seen the Steamed. What was it again?
I don't have cable.
Steamed ham.
Steamed ham to YouTube.
Oh, you mean like the
ham.
show it came from? It was from The Simpsons.
Yeah, it was like it was an episode about like I don't know, Millhouse.
Yeah.
What are I wonder if other people have more interesting stories or like interesting lives.
Yeah, like side
It went
characters.
with like the cop. It went with like Chief Wiggum, Skinner's. Some robbery happened. That's one of my favorite episodes. Actually, it's a really good one. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's like super. It's one of the. It's like the years before it went to shit.
Oh, so like probably
Which
somewhere.
show?
The Simpsons.
Yeah, so.
Simpsons always has kind of been.
Well, here's the thing. Like, there was a golden
Fair
year
enough.
around season 3 to season 9 where they had good writers.
I guess.
Don't
But
question me, Nick.
And
I
like
see it.
it had
I
like
see
good
it in
people
your
because
face.
like there was a certain episode that kind of ruined the Simpsons kind of forever because they.
Predicted Donald Trump being president.
No, that is not it.
Oh,
It has to do with
one.
Skinner's. It's basically like Skinner's was not Skinner's. Like
Oh, you mean like the
Yeah.
double like life thing? That
double
was really
life.
dumb.
Basically, he was a different person. He took like the original Skinner's life. And here's the thing: hardcore fans didn't like that whatsoever.
Oh.
That's why.
Yeah, but at the
that's
same
why,
time, people get so like particular about just little things in shows, and it's like, God,
Sounds like Star Wars right now.
oh my God, I know.
Oh, I remember like Nick was talking about it, how
Star
like
Wars
the
is
fans
so,
were like
ugh,
separate
their
areas
fans are
where the movie was
irritating.
good, or they should
I know a lot
rewrite
of those
it
people.
and
Oh yeah,
change it.
The
It's
Last
so
Jedi.
stupid.
I haven't seen it.
I love it.
Oh,
I thought
Except
a lot of people
one
were
part.
telling me it was bad.
they're lying.
This film is the most divisive Star Wars film and probably the most divisive film of this year.
Probably,
Half
yeah.
the people who saw it said it was amazing, one of the best Star Wars
That
movies
was
ever
good.
made. The other people absolutely hated it and started a petition to get it removed from the canon and have them
Really?
make a new Episode 8.
But Carrie Fisher's dead. You can't exactly do that with a dead person.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing, Nick. Yes, Nick.
Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher.
I'm sorry. Like, wait.
Good job, Gio.
Everybody
Jack,
like
Jack,
You know
everybody.
what?
Jack, I just had a little mental breakdown with this stupid game, and
Right.
but you gotta consider,
Like,
for the Star Wars fans, this is what they look like. A very sad man.
They probably can't see it, but like
Hold on.
it's a
Hold
beautiful.
on,
It's
hold
a,
on. I was not expecting
Oh yeah.
that.
This is what we.
Shit.
A very
I have
sad
no cards.
weeaboo man.
So they're all bronies, or
Well,
like? Oh, sorry, like half brony, half weeaboo sort of thing.
Yeah, like you
Okay.
gotta consider, like some Star Wars fans are pretty chilled out and they're fine with it, but just some are just
Hey.
like
There we
you
go.
got
Let's go
these
move
guys who
this out of
spend
the
all
way.
day
Oh,
on the
thank you.
internet, just like complaining and just like you can't get anything right, you can't do it right.
Can I just say something? Can I just say something?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Go ahead.
I am not as even slightly that big of a fan of Star Wars, and I would
alright.
say The Last Jedi is probably my favorite of them,
That's cool.
and the only film I would consider to be like an actual masterpiece. And I don't know what that would mean for people who are super into Star Wars. So
I
I
am
think
a.
that's the reason why you like
Huh?
it so much, though,
Yeah.
is the fact that you didn't have as much at stake.
I'm
Yeah.
a
Consider
really
it Blade
like
Runner.
popular fan of I love Star Wars a lot.
Oh, me
So I
too.
feel like if I see it, I
love
might
so
either
much.
I'm gonna either get disappointed or I'm gonna love it. And I'm nervous because I don't want to like ruin that trilogy. That like not trilogy. That
that new
that
series.
whole series. I don't want to get it ruined by something so simple as one
They-
movie. But at the same time, it's Carrie Fisher, and I don't want to like
Yeah.
Jack.
diss
Oh.
Carrie Fisher.
I won't spoil what, but Carrie Fisher does do something pretty fucking dope in that movie, though.
So, can I give my argument to the people who want it removed from the canon?
Oh,
Yes.
go
First
ahead.
of all, that's stupid.
I mean,
So, personally, I don't get why you would want that removed from the canon, but still have
The
the
prequel.
sand monologue from the prequels in the canon. Like,
I don't
what
like
are your
that.
standards
Yeah.
on that shit?
what's with that?
Wait, which ones?
Oh,
the
wait,
prequel
the
with like
prequels.
I hate the sand.
I do
You're
actually.
like an angel.
There's actually
The
a
Lord of
demo-
Darth Maul in the Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith.
I know a demographic of people who think the original films are sort of love the prequels, and yeah,
What?
they exist.
Oh my god!
And to be honest,
that
most
is
of them-
true. Yeah, I have. Met,
most-
I've seen.
Most of them are probably younger than we are, actually.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, then they grew up on the prequels.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
that's
like
the thing.
the new generations. They're all mean.
Well, yeah. Well,
And
here's
assholes.
the thing. Like, it's
You all are assholes.
It's like nerds screaming at each
Children.
other, and like it's kind of like weird, like, you know, nerds get picked on by bullies, but in a
You know
way,
what?
the nerds are getting picked on.
We're the original nerds.
Yeah.
We know this stuff.
But here's the thing.
No, I'm
like,
a pretentious film student. That's what I'm
Yeah.
actually am.
Yeah, but how I see
Do
it is
it.
basically
Nerd
like
out.
Okay.
it's kind of weird for like
Burn
like
up.
people got picked on or picking on people that they like the same thing, but they're picking on them because like
Actually, it's not like this from the original one.
and they waste their time
But at the same
complaining.
time,
and
the
it's stupid.
original nerds should realize that, like, there's gonna be a new generation.
Yeah.
That
And
enjoy
whether
that thing.
they're gonna enjoy it differently, but at the same time, the new generation need to not be such big assholes. Oh, I thought you were looking at my shoes. I was like, yes, they're ugly. I know.
It's like
No, it's just
basically, the nerd group is sort of like they like different things, but they're equally assholes to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And I find that kind of weird but mean at the same time. Like, you guys like the same stuff. Why are you guys complaining? So what if you think, like, this shit shouldn't happen or it should happen? I don't care.
I
Yes.
think it's really funny at, like, conventions and stuff when you see people,
Arguing.
like, screaming at the top of their lungs with each other
Yeah.
about the stupidest things, and it's like, god damn, just chill out.
Like,
Why can't you just
Naruto
like
has
things?
yellow hair, not purple.
Oh, God, don't
How
get me started
dare
on
you?
Naruto.
I don't know. Like,
I love Naruto.
I used to watch. Me and my brother, when we were very young, watched Naruto like all the
I
time.
love the ending. The ending made me so
There's
happy.
an
I'm not
ending?
gonna spoil it,
But,
just
like,
so. Yeah, there's 500 episodes, and the
Jesus
last
Christ.
episode was like the best ever.
how long was it? Like an hour or something?
No, it was
Oh.
just a regular episode time.
Oh, I
Yeah.
feel
Which
like,
I kind of wish they would have done like an hour-long episode and
Right.
like
Like
done
a
some of the
movie,
most
basically.
important explanations of like the shows. I don't like it when they don't
Naruto
do
with
that.
his crazy explanations. Sorry.
I mean, like, yeah.
Or like has anyone seen End of the Fucking World?
No,
Oh.
but I do want to.
Yes. Okay, the
Yes.
ending is frustrating because it's just
Did they die?
I don't know. We don't know. There's an ending and it's just confusing and it's concerning and you're just like, what's happening? And you're just on edge and they don't even know if they're making a season 2 of it and it's just like, why?
I kind of have that feeling with like something like the ending of 2049, but not necessarily in like, oh, what's gonna happen after it, but like you get like an emotional high point of like, oh, this thing has happened, but then it just cuts off in the middle of it. It's like, wait,
Yeah.
no, I want to see the
Or like, there's a really good show that they cut halfway through the seasons because like,
Twin Peaks.
yeah,
I gotta see that. Like, I heard. So
Nick
many
just
good
did
things
like
about
the.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
you
was
gotta
that
be kidding
one?
me.
I don't know if you guys remember. I'm trying to remember what it's called. There's this one superhero, the Cape.
The Cape.
was
Oh,
a
yeah.
superhero.
Sounds
show.
familiar.
Must have been like 10 years ago now that they started, and basically they canceled it halfway through the show.
That sucks.
I hate when they do that.
Well,
It's like
just
there's
like-
of course there's some logical reasons why,
Yeah.
but literally do you know Glee?
Yeah.
They still kept going even though their main character died. Like they kept
Oh my
it
God.
going and they still kept the show actually decent for what it was. And like I don't understand why they just don't do that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like, it's like, okay, so basically the storyline for the
You're
show's
missing
over,
cards.
but let's keep going.
I'm sorry, they're around here somewhere
Yeah.
in the making it rain sequence.
Yeah,
of the
Jack. I
podcast.
wonder who caused that.
Fair enough, yeah.
Whoa, I'm looking.
Just find it up his butt crack.
My ass.
Gio, bend over.
Just like gets the glow.
Guys, this is
Alright,
YouTube.
sir.
This is YouTube. We're
A
gonna.
live
We're
inspection.
not gonna do that.
But, yeah. Movies and TVs are weird. And how people react to it's also very weird.
Love movies and stuff are completely unrealistic.
Yeah,
I
pretty
do
good.
not believe in them.
Yeah.
I like will watch them and I'll get so mad. I'm like, this is not accurate. Because
I hate when
love,
that happens.
people like think that because you get a misinterpretation of love. Love is not complete happiness 24/7.
You mean like
No,
the Disney
God, no.
movies?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
and like
Disney
it's
princesses?
frustrating when you love someone. They're the person who can piss you off the fastest. They're the person who can make you the saddest. They're the
Make
person
you
who can
break
make
you.
you the happiest. They can do all those emotions to you at the drop of a word, if be. And like, I hate when people try to define it as like,
be happy.
You have to go.
thing.
You have to be happy 24/7, or else that's not a real relationship.
Sounds painful.
That's bull.
That sounds really painful.
If you want a movie that does that, watch Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I feel like that's
or
a
watch
good
every
one.
Disney movie.
No.
With a princess.
Yeah, every Disney
Like it's fake
movie.
love. Like
Like
what?
I understand, of course, it's for kids, but at the same time, like you shouldn't be teaching kids
It's showing
an
about
unrealistic standard of relationships and happiness. You should be teaching them the realistic approach to things. Like it's kind of bull.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could
Like,
see that. Yeah, yeah.
You don't
That
like.
makes
It doesn't
sense.
take you a day to realize that. Like, oh, I love you forever. No. What if like?
Yeah.
No,
What-
it takes a while.
Like, what if they cheat
Yeah.
on you, or they don't love you anymore, and they just like try to kill you, or I don't know.
Something
It's
weird.
around like it's like Disney. It's like
And, like-
princess movies. It's like around that time that like if you get away with it, you get away with it.
Also, like a person who doesn't put in any effort for you.
Yeah, don't.
That went to someone, Jack. Just that death
Oh.
eye. Like,
Just-
Oh, okay. Ew.
Not putting in any effort for a relationship. Like, I hate when people do that. It's like,
Yeah.
if you love someone and you care about someone, no matter what, you should always be putting in effort. Even,
Yeah.
like, if it's just getting up in the day and, like, cleaning yourself, getting hygiene, like,
Yeah.
doing something appropriate like that just to make sure, like, that you're in a good mood, in a good place for them. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's so
So you can
important.
make them happy.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's kind of actually that I just remember. That's kind of one reason also why I'm not in relationships. Is mainly because like I want to be like good for that person, but also I feel like I wouldn't be very good for that person at
I
Well,
got
times
a
too.
When
little
I'm in,
advice for
like-
you.
Huh?
I got a little advice for you, Luke.
Yeah.
The best thing to do is just like I like what you're doing, just like focusing on you, but also like if like some opportunity happens, check yourself first. So basically, like,
Before
wait,
you wreck yourself.
basically, like,
Alright, yeah, cool.
am I like ready to be in a relationship, or just like am I mentally like gonna like help them out if they're sad, like I'll be there for them, sort of stuff. Because like if
Yeah.
you're not, then it's gonna become a complete wreck. And also another thing I should give, like advice I give you, is just wait till after high school, because
Yeah,
That's
for
what I was
real.
gonna say.
because if
too.
you don't, like, you'll just
I made
get
that
mixed
mistake.
signals. and it's not gonna
I
go
honestly
well.
really want to wait till after high
And
school to
few
start
other
dating
things,
people,
yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's a nightmare
Because
trying to date people in
Oh,
high
it
school.
is.
You want to murder everyone
Yeah.
because everyone tries to get involved in your business, and you're like,
and
why?
they judge you.
I
Yes.
had
I hate
a
that. Like,
you know.
yeah, I know. Trust me, I
You
know.
know, with my relationships,
Jack,
that type of stuff.
I know, especially like
Find my heart broken.
yeah, you don't want to be
Ask
at
a
the
friend.
state where like like people like in a relationship, they will drag you into drama at their end, and it could either
Oh,
like
yeah.
how do you
Yeah.
feel about it? They never ask you like what's the problem?
Or,
Well,
like-
this thing, and you're in it now. Oh no,
That's my
you
greatest
remember
fear.
sophomore year, all that hell.
I
And
know
like
a
everyone
lot.
was getting involved with it, everyone was making their points about it, and like we actually never had that type of proper communication with that partner, and like it's just a mess.
Honestly,
Also,
That's
I
why
may
I
or may not have just put it all in color groups and
Whatever.
numbered it, and then put that in order through color ordering.
I mean,
That's focus. Holy
it's
shit.
no,
Hey,
it's
pop
just
all
I
over
can't
right now.
just sit here and do nothing. I have to like twitch and stuff.
You're
Okay.
kind of like active. You gotta do stuff.
all right. Well,
Yeah.
that's about does it for this podcast right now. We're
I have one thing to say though
Why?
about relationships in high school. Someone I knew described it as a sea of confused hormones as far as the eye can see.
Yeah.
It's true.
that
And,
sounds about right.
And honestly, if you're watching this and you're in high school, please don't date. It's not
Don't
worth
do
it.
wait.
Not worth
Honestly,
it.
just wait.
Yeah,
It's
just-
not-
Wait until everyone's at least gaining a sense of maturity and
Yeah.
a sense about themselves. Wait till like you feel happy and you feel content with yourself, and
you're
don't
ready.
don't just straight up go for someone just cause. And
Yeah.
don't morph yourself for them, change for them. If you do that, I will come find you and I will slap you in the face.
She'll do it. Just
They
like,
will.
just like.
I just slapped him. You
They
are.
will,
I saw
trust
that.
Me, they do.
Yeah.
They do it to me every
Maybe
day,
you
and I just need help. Please help me.
Please help me. I'm
Well, that's about does it for
I'm
this
captive
podcast.
here.
Thank you guys for
Bye. Thank
watching.
you very much.
Have a
Bye.
good day.
Have a nice day.
Have a
and
good day.
Peace out.
Yeah, peace. No shit.